think I'm back. There we go. Okay. It's been so long. It's been so long since the internet just crapped out. It's not ideal that it happened at all, but they are doing, there's some work happening in the neighborhood, like utilities work. Not internet specific, but I don't know what specific it is, but there's definitely some stuff happening. So I'm wondering if it is a result of that. Anyway, we're here. The closed windows while cooking on a gas stove killed the stream.
Oh, sure. I'm only the one that raised both of you. What would I know? I didn't raise my daughter to be a coward, Jala. As your mother, what can I say? I'm disappointed.
They accidentally unplugged your router while they're working on the power lines.
The reigning guilt trip champion of Timber Hill shoots, and she scores!
Could you sound a little less excited about my emotional damage?
But it's so fun to watch. You know, when it's not happening to me.
I'll just add some water to the batter then, shall I?
Yes, Jala. You know best. That's good.
Haha, I was born with
All right.
instincts.
Let's fry the uttapams. Pour a ladleful of batter into the center of the pan and add the toppings after a minute or two. Once the base is nice and brown, flip it without breaking it apart.
Ah, like those Italian chefs tossing pizza dough.
No, like a Tamil woman flipping an uttapam. It's quite simple. Just don't fling it to the ceiling or drop it on the floor. Think
All
you
right.
can manage that?
Totally.
Let's give it a go.
Totally. Boom. Perfection.
I knew you had
Undeniable.
my cooking genes.
Boom. Ah, you can see just that sliver. The sliver of points I lost. Oh my god, it looks good. Ugh. It's a cardigan
One
dropper.
uttapam coming in hot.
Your ancestors won't have to hide their faces in shame.
So it's good.
Don't get overconfident. You've managed it this time, but can you turn it out perfectly every time?
As long as it's the same QuickTime
So
events,
it's
totally.
really good. I knew it.
Ah, fine. It's good. Happy now?
Yeah. Yes. Very happy, thank you. Alright, I think we just have one more. Yeah.
This is one that Ahmed taught me. Makhlube.
Makhlube.
It's actually a funny story. Aruni wanted to bring him to dinner, and so we invited him over. But he insisted that he cook for us the first time we meet.
Wow. That is confident.
It's certainly a bold move, but it was so delicious. I would have married him myself. Ahmed was convinced this was the best way to introduce himself, so Aruni insisted.
I can see it clearly made the intended impact on you.
If Ahmed was looking to impress, he was very successful.
Ah.
It was a showstopper.
Incredible.
And now he comes over to cook for us once a month. I'm his sous chef. He's delightful.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
I wouldn't know.
well,
Oh,
Jal,
Bodhidua.
whose fault is that?
I know it's tough, but listen, I got to know
Art
Ahmed
and
through
Leo,
this
thank you
dish,
for the
so
resubscribe.
maybe you will too.
Shout out to students not showing up to meetings so I can hop into stream. Hell yeah.
Your fingernails are looking a little dirty.
They are not.
No shame in a little honest dirt, Jala.
This is not honest dirt. If it's Jala, this is some dishonest dirt.
Fine, let's get started.
Just email the student saying that it's on
You
the
know,
syllabus.
the first
They'll
time we
figure
met,
it out.
Ahmed walked in behind Aruni, a bouquet in one hand and a bag of ingredients in the other. Considering how quickly he and Aruni got serious, your Amma and I had very different impressions of how he'd be.
Was Amma offended? I bet she was offended.
Careful, your bloodthirst is showing.
On the contrary, Ahmed welcomed us to watch him cook. Insisted we sit down though. No working for us, but it was like a cooking show where we were the audience. Very entertaining. He even tossed pieces of cauliflower to us. I covered my mouth. Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself.
Maybe Ahmed and Sergio can fight to the death to decide who gets to be Dad's son he never had.
I've
Aw.
already rinsed the rice. Go put it in some water to soak. Have you
Boom.
considered becoming a chef, Jalu?
Nah, I'm a
What's
skater.
next?
Dad, I'm
I
a skater at
summon
heart.
fire.
Yeah. Dad's gonna teach me
Would you
fire.
like the stove, please, Bodidua?
Only good.
Hey, not too shabby,
Only
Jalu.
good.
Now we can build our base of flavor by... It's my personal favorite part of the lamb. Meaty, fatty goodness.
Amma said Ahmed reminded her of Irfan.
Ahmed is certainly respectful of elders and a very dutiful partner, but not
Nerd.
shy like Irfan is. He's actually quite the jokester. As something of a comedy connoisseur, I found it quite amusing.
Jala's early 20s, I believe.
He's teaching me to juggle onions.
I would say 23ish. We knew she was, I don't know if she was in college or planning to go to college, but she left for 3 years instead of doing that. So I would guess 22, 23.
Like an aromatic birthday clown.
That's why this recipe was really a clever choice. Sharing
Left home
this
at
recipe
21?
made us feel like family immediately.
I'm assuming
Funny
she
how
left.
You're always missing from these fun
I don't know if
family
she
bonding stories.
ever went to college.
It's almost
so I
like
don't-
Ahmed is more family than you.
I mean, probably. Yeah, I don't know if she left with Jennifer straight out of high school. That would be another layer of terror.
You've redefined the meaning of
She had done
impressive
some
with this.
college. I vaguely remember that as well.
You want to know anything else about
There was
Ahmed?
some
I have
college
no
talk,
secrets.
so-
I'm an open book.
So she might have left when she was 19, or she might have left at some point later in college.
You really have no doubts at all. You trust irony with him?
Do you trust him with her? Who knows? Maybe your viciousness is a predetermined genetic drive. Maybe he's doomed.
Wow.
I trust Aruni, so I must believe in her trust in him. I equally believe that if he turned out to be trouble, she'd reach out to us. Like you did, Jala.
It's hard to ignore you when you're being sensible.
You never had issues in the past.
Ah.
Are you a witch, Jala? Because that was magic.
Her exes would say so.
It's looking good. Just needs a stir now and then until all nice and brothy.
As do we all in life. Eh, buddy dua. Was that what you were going to say, Dad?
That was pretty close, yes.
We all just need to be stewed in broth every once in a while.
Incredible, Bodidua. Simply incredible. Now, how about you give your best try on this vegetable fry?
Dad, if you continue these attempts at wordplay, I might accidentally faceplant into this hot oil. Your jokes are a safety hazard.
Boo. Boo, Jala.
Your technique is absolutely mesmerizing.
Dope.
Where's the handheld camcorder? I should be recording this. You know,
No.
Ahmed started taking Aruni to Debke classes. At first, it was just for the wedding, but she's really enjoying it. He brings out another side to Aruni. She laughs more. It's good to see as a parent.
I'm worried that Ahmed may have a preconceived bias against me based on the current circumstances.
I'm worried Ahmed might accurately diagnose me as a horrible person based on everything he's heard
Are you
about
worried
me.
his judgment will be biased or accurate?
Exactly.
I'm sure it'll all work out.
Why? How? That's an infuriating answer, Dad.
Ah! The best you're gonna get, kiddo.
You're doing so well. Ah, I'm getting emotional. I promise not to cry. With this dish, you'll only find out if you succeeded after you've layered all the ingredients and flipped them after cooking. Ahmed said this is where the name comes from. Maklube means upside down. Isn't that fun? He was so nervous that first time, poor boy.
So, how did it go? Did it come out okay?
You're such a wannabe goody-goody. I know deep down you think someone else winning means you losing.
Oh
He layered
no!
it carefully.
I hope
He
not.
set it
God,
to sit
Jala
on
has
the
so much to
stove
work
cook
on.
together, and when it was finished, he came in with the pot, flipped it to reveal mush. His eyes glazed over. I thought he was going to pass out after building up so much anticipation for us. But then he says, "This will be the most delicious mush you'll ever taste." And he was right.
Incredible.
What a pro!
Yeah, that's me. That's me, Peps. Wow. Okay. I'm not familiar with this food. I'm gonna have to look it up. Ooh. I hope that's what it makes me do.
Ah,
I'm gonna try. I'm
Jala.
gonna find a place.
The rice isn't soggy,
Or a
the vegetables
recipe?
are crisp, the meat is so tender. I'm going to stop talking because it's cutting into the eating time.
Yes!
Ah, sounds so good. Oh man. Okay. All right. Those are all the recipes. And all of the emotional content of the recipes. So there's two games that have tackled cooking as like a metaphor for your emotional connection. Is this and Venba? And I'm fascinated by the different ways they both approached how to do that. Because you don't really, because they're both about like the transmission of cooking skills between like parents and child, and like using that as a way to connect and form kind of emotional connections and reconnect, especially. But as far as gameplay implementation, different vibes on both of those, I would say. Oh, of course. You're the other person that gets a tape. I'll pet the dog. I'll pet the dog. I've been giving you the banana milkshakes because I mistook you for someone else I was friends with in high school. I guess your stories were so infamous I mixed you up and got too hopeful. Crazy, right? So we weren't friends in high school? Yeah, I didn't actually remember her name either. I was gonna admit it, eventually. Sorry, would a milkshake make us even? You can't, milkshakes are not a solution to everything. Ha! This dog's so good at stunts. Oh, fuck. I hit the wrong button. Okay. I thought for sure I was gonna give that cassette tape to her. I'm so worried about accidentally doing this third thing before it's one of the other people. Okay, I'll just ask around. Brought these lockets for a third date, and I thought we could put some of our blood in there before exchanging them. You know, so I'll always have a part of you. Maybe we should ask for a stave knife while we're here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Think we finally found someone worse at dating than you, Jala. Yeah, I probably never actually stabbed somebody, so... Oh, that has to be my sister, right? That has to be my actual sister. Ah, yo, Jala, are you working at FedEx now? As if. She's like one of those bike couriers, you know? Oh, that's radical, dude. Congrats on the new gig. It's sad how random slackers are this excited for your fake employment situation. Guess you're a local legend for being broke now. Thanks, for real. I don't have to tip you though, right? So, do I put this on my resume? You know, rockstar, skater, postal worker is very in right now. Yeah, my next job, delivering myself to you. See you soon. All right, gotta go find him. Okay. Yeah, chat, you're right. It is weird that you can exchange some bodily fluids and it's super chill and romantic, and then other times you're a psychopath. It's like, no. It's like, that's not fair. It should be one rule for all of it.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this.
I skated through him.
You are a complete lifesaver for me today. I'm so happy I can cross this off my to-do list.
You seem really stressed. Maybe you should do something to, I don't know, take the edge off.
That's your flirt
I
doll?
take Auntie Chandra's body shop boot camp when I really need to sweat it out.
Funny.
Oh, come on. I'm sure we could think of some more fun ways to work up a sweat.
Things you're imagining right now. Oh, I yearn for freedom.
You really are relentless, aren't you? I'm not even sure if I mean that as a compliment.
I mean, it got 2 hearts from you, so I don't know. Okay. Oh, I guess I probably have them as a summon now, which is very exciting. I can't win over Bruno's love because I can't do favors for him. All right, let's go talk to our sister. Oh, fuck. It's only in the skate section because it's the left shift button is how you go faster. All right, it's time.
Congrats, Jala. You've reached a new low, getting Mom to emotionally blackmail me into meeting you with Kiribati. I actually expected better of you. Guess that's on me, huh?
Mom sprung this on me, same as you.
What a convenient story. Next you'll tell me we have to stick together in the face of parental pressure. Isn't it already obvious she doesn't want to be here?
This is eerie. Eerie.
And why is this all your fault anyway? She's the older sister.
Can you just give me some space here? The commentary's not helping.
I'm just looking out for you. So what? You wanted to talk. So
yeah,
talk.
yeah. I did not think that the real Rooney would be quite so snipish. I mean, I guess this is kind of a family trait. Very much like the mom.
I know I've been a shit sister. I promise I'll do everything I can to make it up to you.
I don't. Could you say that again, but less sarcastic?
And what about her? I'm the one who's been looking out for you all this time. And I should believe you. Why, exactly? Let's be really honest. You're not back in town to make up with me, or Mom and Dad, or anyone else. You
Rude.
came back because Jennifer threw you out, and you had nowhere else to go.
You know how Jennifer is. Don't you even care what she did to me? Or would that interrupt your one-woman pity party?
That's right, Jala. Get angry. You deserve to be angry. God damn, Jennifer, I could kill her. I really could. You have no idea how worried I was every time you didn't pick up the phone. I take it she encouraged you to cut off contact with us?
I didn't know how to explain myself to you. You all made it pretty clear that you blamed me. And Jennifer was so understanding. It was just easier to stop calling.
You were protecting yourself. It's understandable.
Narrator.
Don't you dare
no.
let yourself off the hook that easy, Jala. No, you broke Mom and Dad's hearts. You were always their favorite.
Well, I certainly fell conclusively off that pedestal.
She loved you falling from grace, getting what you deserved. Ask her. Go on.
I mean, Milo, yeah, kind of. We learned, I don't know if it was last session or the session before, that Jennifer was in like her 30s and might have convinced Jala to not go to college and instead come live with her and disconnect herself from her friends and family and hometown. So
That probably made you happy, huh?
Are you kidding me? God, you're a piece of work sometimes. You know, Auntie C actually cried. That old battle axe... Forget it. It's done now. I just want to know one thing. You and Tyler. Are you still in love with her?
Can I take a rain check on that question, please? Possibly forever.
For God's sake, Jala, you better figure it out before you go blundering back into her life. Either you really need to pee, or you have a question you're dying to ask. Which is it?
How have you been, really? How's work? Any planes fall out of the sky recently?
Keep your voice down. Everyone knows I'm an engineer at Boeing, dummy.
at
It'd
Boeing?
be illegal to love your job this much.
I got a promotion last month, and it's also where I met Ahmed.
Wow. Was it a nerd meet cute? Did he desperately need to borrow a stapler? Did his engine break and you were the only one who could bring it whirring back to life?
God is testing me right now. How do you still know nothing about what I actually do?
So, is Ahmed the man of your dirty dreams?
Jala.
Are you in love?
Jala.
Is it good in bed?
Jala.
Yes, and you have no idea. You little freak. For some reason, he really wants to meet you and cares about your dumb opinion. He's actually nice and a good person whose soul hasn't been crushed by life. Try not to be a complete mega bitch when you meet him. Okay?
I'm a delight,
Promise.
Aruni, so.
How can she say that about us? You're barely a deca bitch. A kill-a-bitch at worst.
Yeah, I appreciate that the game is has a complicated opinion about a complicated person, because Jala did some bad stuff. But there are other influences, especially with the Jennifer situation, that is clearly like, it is wise of her to come back and apologize and make amends, but it's also important to realize that maybe there was a bad influence.
When I left home, you were pretty adamant that you didn't want to get married. And now, this. Does that mean you've changed your mind about having kids too?
What if I have?
Nothing. It's all good. Takes the pressure off me.
Yes, my every major life decision is guided solely by its impact on you.
Arnie, be honest with me. I need to know. Are we good?
Are
Good.
you?
Good? I hate you for not calling. I hate Jennifer for taking advantage of you. I hate Mom and Dad for not doing more. I hate myself for ever letting her near you.
That is not on you.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
So where do we go from here?
We both made mistakes. We can keep going over them or just move forward. I'll forgive you if you
Yes.
Deal.
Yes.
forgive me. Maybe she forgives you now, but do you think she'll ever really look at you the same way?
Yeah.
Every time you make the tiniest mistake, hurt her feelings, say the wrong thing, it'll all come crumbling down.
No, that's anxiety
How
talking.
long do you think you can keep up the perfect sister act, Jala? Do you even really want to? Deep down? I guess
doesn't want
whatever
me to be
happens
perfect.
between us, I can't stop being an older sister. I spoke to Tyler for you last night. Set up a meet.
What? Why? Who told you
She'll
to
be
do
waiting
that?
for you outside the skate park. Don't thank me. Just promise me one thing. Stay celibate until my wedding.
What? Auntie C! You come by the body shop, say hi to your favorite auntie. Don't tell the other aunties. You'd be my favorite even if I wasn't related to you. It's not a secret that I'm the best. But I won't rub any faces in it. That's a shame. See ya. Okay. That was good though. We made up. We reestablished our connection. That was all positive. I think, yeah. I mean, that's part of it. Is Milo? Yeah, that's part of it. I mean, she feels guilty for her part in the situation, even though her part was, I mean, it's minor, but it's hard not to notice those things and be like, ah, shit. Oh, hey, teens.
What happened to you not approaching me?
Well, you spoke first, and if I didn't respond, that would be a sign of disrespect, which I'd never do to you, obviously.
Ha! Your feeble attempts at buttering me up are laughable. Although, deference would be a nice change of pace for you in front of Soundy's cub leaders. Try as you did, you only made our faith in Soundy and Timber Hills stronger. Isn't that right, Cece? Cece?
I don't want to do this now, but actually, I was thinking of maybe going somewhere else, out of town, for a while.
Oh. Neither of these options feel good. I don't want to...
For better or worse, you can't really leave yourself.
Whatever. I don't expect people to understand, and I don't feel like explaining myself to you.
Oof. Is there a word for deja vu, but this time you're watching someone else make your same mistakes?
You're messing with me. You have to be, because you'd never leave Timber Hills or Soundy or me.
I'm not leaving you, Aisha. I could never leave you. But I also need to find me. And I don't think I'm gonna find it with the Cubs.
Aisha, I know how it could seem like it's about you, but I swear it's not.
Obviously. It's about treacherous women and shitty friends.
Remember how in 3rd grade you got the flu the same week it was your turn to keep the class ferret? So I broke into Ryan Perlman's house, beat him up, and stole staples for the weekend? That's how devoted I am to you. That's never changed.
Ooh, that's, yeah.
Weird.
Wow.
Stop talking.
But
I agree.
Enough.
Stop talking.
Okay,
I will
this
stop
is barefoot
talking.
business. Not now. Not in front of her.
Aw, there she is.
Auntie
I heard about that strange mascot and his antics at the park. How are you holding up, Jalu baby?
Those skaters are too young and desperate to know they're being taken advantage of.
Oh man, if it's if it's not an older girlfriend, sometimes it's a creepy sewer-drenched mascot bear.
Unfortunately, young and vulnerable are the perfect demographics for that. But Jala, I'll give you this wisdom. You can't force a teenager to see a problem with your eyes. You can only offer guidance and be there when they fall. That's what we did with you, after all.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's fair.
Kids will be all right, Jala. Give them time. Now listen, if you're still feeling bad tonight, I'm headed over to the tool belt with your mom after I close up shop. You should join us.
I am not familiar with that establishment.
Is that gay bar?
Please don't let it be a strip club. It sounds like a strip club. Oh God, what if it's a strip club?
No, it's
It's a
club, but
blue-collar
gotta be
lesbian
a...
bar in the next
Yes.
town over. I'm meeting some other mechanics there. There's always a
Incredible.
great group of gals, truckers, construction workers, and they'd all get a kick out of you.
On one hand, Mom. On the other hand, mummies.
Mom going, Mom going with them to the lesbian mechanic club.
On second
is
thought, your mom needs
incredible.
a break from you. Invitation rescinded. Make your own fun tonight, kiddo.
No, Auntie C, please let me come. Oh no, how dare Auntie C? That's cruel. How'd it go? Update, please. I'm at the Rock. All right. I can't believe Auntie C would offer that and then rescind it. That's so cruel. Out of my way, nerds. Hot blue collar lesbians. You gotta find your own two belt.
So, everyone, don't freak out, but I have someone to introduce.
Dia,
The
why?
person who actually gave me the idea for this little scheme.
What?
Irony?
What?
I should have known. Wait,
What?
I thought this was all my idea.
Aw, Sergio.
Oh, sweetie, yes. That's obviously what they wanted you to think.
Dia, what have you done?
Why?
I didn't want all of you causing drama at my wedding.
Okay, no. I refuse to pretend that secretly masterminding your sister's exit into messy confrontations with her is the low drama option.
It's the low drama for Aruni. It's not low drama for Jala, but that's fucking fine.
To keep her occupied.
Fuck, that's
I wasn't
good.
ready to talk it out with her.
Fuck.
So you used us as distractions?
And it worked.
I also wanted to torture her a bit.
Yeah,
maybe
of course.
a lot.
To know Jala is to want to torture her.
Fucking can't believe this
Please don't
shit.
make that sound like such a sex thing.
Sorry.
Fun as it has been to watch this drama play out.
Unbelievable.
It's time to
Legend
face what I've been
behavior. Yeah.
Your mom called you, huh?
Threatened me, more like. What about you, Tyler?
Do you think
Isn't
the
it time
mom
you two
knew?
actually talked?
Do you think she was like, okay, you've had your fun. I've seen this play out. You've had your fun. Time to call it. Fuck. Did Dad know too? Oh, the betrayal. How deep does it go?
No way. Absolutely not.
I am asking you as your friend. I mean, I like you more than my sister right now. Do it for me.
Oh, your entire bloodline is cursed.
I'm taking that as a yes.
One of us.
One of us! One of us? Oh, shut up. My mind.
I can't believe it. Ugh. You don't think the parents knew? I think Mom knew. I feel like Dad would have let slip.
Are you sure you want to do this? Tyler's not going to be easy to deal with.
It's never gonna get any easier.
This is Tyler. She's the first friend Jala made after our parents moved us to America. Her best friend. For a while, her only friend. Maybe that's the reason Tyler's always been a little possessive.
Excuse me?
Territorial? Oh, or how about proprietary?
I think Tyler can
They
hear
fell
you.
in love when they were 14. They've been the on-again, off-again, grand queer romance of Timber Hill since then. The real mystery is why Tyler put up with the parade of hopeless losers, manipulators, and creeps Jala dated during their breakups. Low self-esteem, maybe?
Can Tyler hear all of this?
Is that what you think of me? And
Fuck.
hello to you too, by the way.
Awkward.
No, you forgave me because you were self-assured. You loved me, you understood me, better than I did myself sometimes.
But you really didn't understand me at all, did you? You want to dig up the past, Jala? Fine. I guess some things just won't stay buried.
Let's fight. Yes, let's fight. She green goblins. Okay, Jala's best friend, her ex, the ex. Their romance may be dead, but it's never too late to dig up the corpse for an autopsy.
Is this front you're putting up supposed to intimidate us? Oh, please.
Wait, your bitchy, self-critical inner voice looks and sounds like Aruni?
Yeah, Tyler, don't.
Guess you can
don't.
see me as well as hear me in your inner world. Great.
Of all the people to be stuck with 24/7, my older sister.
Is there any point hating you when you're doing such a good job of doing it yourself?
No, there isn't, Tyler. Let's
Give
stop
it
the
a
fight
rest,
now.
Tyler, if you really hated Jala, why would you even be here? I had more respect for you when you kept your distance from us. But to come crawling back like this?
Stop.
It's really pathetic. More than that, it's obvious.
Be very careful what you say next, Jala.
I can't control what comes out of her mouth.
She's you idiot. She's just saying what you're thinking. The words that come out of her mouth, you're just too scared to say them yourself.
No.
You've always understood us so well, haven't you? But I know you too, Tyler.
Oh, you know, I never updated. I used to have an FAQ about my subtitle plugin. I don't think I've updated it. It is, I use OBS to stream with, and it is an experimental built-in aspect of OBS. So it's something that's built into the system itself.
You want to know the real answer to the mystery of why you always forgive us? Why you'll forgive us even now? Even though you shouldn't.
You unbearably arrogant asshole. Go on then. Say it.
You're still in love with Jala.
No!
You never stopped. You never will. You don't know how.
Oh my god. Oh my god! Alright, she doesn't have any weaknesses yet. So there's no reason to taunt her. I can't use Sergio or Dia.
I kept trying to change myself for you.
Oh,
now I realize you didn't know what you wanted.
No.
You were just afraid of how right I was for you.
Whoa. Oh no! Got me with that emotional damage. I guess I can still use a skill. Nice. Crit. Oh god. No! Sergio, Bruno, no!
Sergio? Bruno?
What the hell is going on?
Hell is just right. Welcome to hell, Jala. My hell. The hell you put me through.
Do you think she's planning to bury us alive in this graveyard of your past mistakes?
Maybe she'll be merciful and kill us first.
Oh, Jala. Don't be so silly. I want you alive. There's no use in tormenting the dead. And you have tormented me, Jala. Everywhere I look in this town, I see the after images of us. You're tangled in my past. You linger in my future. No matter what I do, I can't escape you. You haunt me, Jala. Now it's my turn to return the favor.
Bro! You're back! I'm so bummed you left town.
Yeah, bro. This lame town just couldn't handle my awesomeness. I had to split because of my secret trauma, you know?
That's deep, man. Women love secret trauma.
I know. That's why I made some up, obviously.
Wow! You're like a
Sergio,
genius,
no.
bro!
We need to quarantine Sergio
You
from
barely
Bruno.
know Bruno, but we went to school with Sergio since the 3rd grade. Were you really not paying any attention?
I can't be expected to pay attention to the grunts they make in between guzzling protein shakes.
I followed you around like a little puppy dog. But you never really loved me, did you?
Claire, thank you for the resubscribe. I'm
I
glad
guess
you
I
could
made
come
it too
hang
easy
out.
for you, huh?
Pathetic, isn't he? But was I any different to you?
You don't really think he's pathetic. You're afraid that you are.
Yeah!
Oh.
We're exactly the same, aren't we, Tyler?
Oh no!
You left me again and again and again, but I loved you too much to let you go. You were the only one for me, even though you made it clear I wasn't enough. If that's not pathetic, I don't know what is.
Looks like Tyler's determined to resurrect the ghosts of the past. They're the shields she's using to avoid her real feelings. Put them down so we can get to the truth.
Yeah. There we go. Thirsty and shocking. Okay. No! Let's get Sergio out of the way. He's already taken damage.
A moonlit cemetery, unearthly monstrosities. Is this a date?
Alright, that one would work on me. I am not immune to graveyard-based flirts. Alright. Bruno got sideswap love bombed. There we go. Mechtel, I kind of assume so. Oh, shit! I was not paying attention.
You tried to cage me. Bruno didn't.
I didn't want to be a cage, Jala. I wanted to be your home.
Oh.
I hope Jennifer broke your heart. I hope she ground it into the dirt. I hope she made you feel just a fraction of what I felt.
She did. She made Jala feel real bad. Okay. I guess I'll do a normal attack so I can do it more powerful.
All it took was one smile and a mouthful of sweet promises for you to leave this town in the rear view. You didn't even really want me. You wanted to escape. Your parents, Timber Hills.
And me. How was
Is this
it
a
so
dating
easy
game?
to let go of everything we had?
It's kind of the opposite of a dating game. It's about reestablishing connections with people you have hurt and acknowledging that you have done that in order to rebuild friendships.
You knew me. He didn't. That was the appeal.
I knew my obliviousness was sexy.
You wanted someone who didn't know you because you wanted to pretend to be someone else.
Just for a while.
And of course, you expected me to be waiting for you whenever you decided to come home.
Damn. Damn. Yeah, okay. She's just gonna pull up 2 more. Yeah. Dia. Hey, what's up, girl?
Hello again, Super Freak. I really love what you've done with the place.
Don't call me that.
I had so many nicknames for you back in school, remember? A creature of the night, death becomes her. Oh, and my favorite, Ferris Buttless.
Ouch.
Dia.
It's like you conjured her straight out of my worst fears. The kind of girl who was every kind of girl I wasn't.
Ugh. Let's see. Well, okay. No point in doing a taunt until I have more willpower. So let's see what I have. I don't know if I refilled any of my willpower stuff. Okay, now I've still got a mocha bar. Ooh, bonus turn. Okay. Only 2 weaknesses. Let's try Heartless.
You pretend you don't care, but each of these ghosts tells a different story.
Makes sense that Tyler would make her sex a manifestation of her irrational jealousy.
You, the hottest one, please.
Ladies, you're both pretty, okay?
She says, looking away. All right. Yeah, crit. Oh, did the stream drop? Again? It says it's up for me. Am I back? It does not look like it's dropped for me. Okay. I wonder what's happening. I don't like this. I don't care for this one bit. It never dropped for some of you, but it did for some. That's interesting. That's weird. I don't like that. This is ominous. I should try another regular attack while she's still heartbroken.
I still think about how you felt, Jala. The things you let me do to you, the promises you whispered, all those first times.
She bullied me, Jala. She made my life hell. And you had a relationship with her behind my back. Of all the people in the world, how could you betray me with her?
I really just planned to confront her about bullying you. Get her to knock it off. But then, I don't know, emotions ran high. Before I knew it, we were kissing.
Jala, boo.
It was just a spur-of-the-moment thing that went on for months behind Tyler's back.
Okay, seriously, shut up.
No. I can't believe I'm saying this, but let Dia speak.
Oof. Oh.
I'm so sorry, Tyler. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Why do you always look at me like I'm about to bully you?
Well,
Spare Shahrukh. He's innocent. I'm the one at fault. I will bear my guilt for eternity.
Come on, Irfan isn't that weepy and self-righteous.
Close enough.
The entire school found out that you cheated on Tyler with me. It wasn't just a betrayal. It was a humiliation. You're an expert at taking people's dignity, aren't you, Jala?
I still found a way to swallow my pride and take you back. I made so many excuses for you, but that was the first time I regretted loving you. Not the last.
I really thought we were done, that I'd lost you.
Forgiving you then made you think you could walk all over me.
No, Tyler, that's not what I meant.
It's true, though. You counted on her forgiveness after that. You expected it.
Irfan's the town auntie's choice, not mine.
Wow. Hurtful.
And it's got an achievement for inflicting mood 50 times.
I just imagine you as a monster, a vampire, a loup-garou, la diablesse. But you're not supernatural. You're just ordinary.
Ha! Tyler really doing my best. This boy is so fucking dirty. Yeah, gold stars. That is accurate. Curious if they'll address that or if that's just a function of the combat.
I know our relationship was collateral damage and your little self-implosion 3 years ago. But seriously, what was so wrong with your life that you had to blow it up?
I could see my future all laid out, and I just didn't want to be that person anymore.
You didn't even break up with me face to face. You called me from a payphone to tell me you'd fallen in love with someone else.
It's not the betrayal she couldn't take. It's the disrespect.
I mean, Jesus, Jala. You called collect.
Alright. Calling collect is funny, though. Oh, fuck.
This has gone on long enough. Tyler doesn't need you anymore, Jala. She's got me looking out for her.
Oh, only one weakness. Okay, I'm gonna use an item.
Face it, Jala. You're jealous that Tyler has me in her life.
It
How does
didn't
it feel
work?
to be replaced?
It's a good thing that Tyler has someone in her life she can count on. You've been there for her. I'm grateful to you, Andale.
How dare you be gracious about this?
That's really funny. I guess I'll try this again. don't know if it's just not gonna work. I guess it just doesn't work. Okay. What do I think? Maybe raging? Ah, fuck!
I only pursued Andale because I was jealous of the two of you.
I knew that already, but it still hurts.
Brush it off. They could not be bothered.
Going to ask.
Can't you see I'm trying to have a moment here?
Whatever. You're so predictable.
Tell me the truth. Did you come back here for me, Jala?
You're part of it. But I left a lot of damage behind when I left. I came back to fix what I could. I'm sorry. Is that disappointing?
No. I'm relieved, actually. Maybe we can work out a way to coexist without being the center of each other's worlds.
Yeah, it's probably
really?
good.
We were a complete disaster together, weren't we? It'd almost be funny if I didn't still want to cry every time I look at you.
Okay. I don't even know what kind of taunts would work on Tyler. Actually, I bet raging, right? It's gotta be raging.
So what? I don't want to be with you anymore, and all our years of friendship mean nothing?
You didn't just leave me, John.
Yeah.
You incinerated us.
Bonus turn, okay, thank God. What do I have that's gonna give me more willpower? Ooh. Excellent. The effects of crushing pressure on Jala wore off. Okay. Oh, only good, okay.
I promised myself I was done. But here I am, with you, again. I can't keep doing this to myself.
Oh, Tyler. Ugh. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Did not earn the right to not whip that one. Oh, crit! I don't have enough willpower to hit one more time, but I do think I'm gonna summon Anti-C.
Auntie!
Good on both of them! I just needed this as an emotional break for myself from this combat, which is harrowing. Broke up on a collect call to be with Bruno of all. Ugh.
You could never make up your mind about me, about your family, about your whole goddamn life.
Well, I mean, she's a teenager. She's still a young person. It's okay to not have all the answers and know all this shit. Okay. I mean, probably the heartless taunt would be the other one.
Does this graveyard represent all your cold, dead dreams?
I like my dreams cold and dead.
Aren't you both tired of all these half-truths and evasions? As usual, it's up to me to do the dirty work.
Okay.
You want to know who she really is, Tyler? How she really feels about you?
Oh no.
I'll tell you. You deserve to know. Maybe that'll help set both of you free.
Irony! If Jala wants to tell me, she can tell me herself.
Yeah, Jala. Why don't you tell her yourself? Or I will.
A hard one.
scared me. How much I loved you, how badly we fought. We needed each other too much.
What a load of self-serving BS. Are you trying to spare her feelings or your own? Why can't you admit that you knew you could never live up to the way she saw you? How everyone saw you. But you loved it too, right? It was too hard to give up all that love and admiration. Better to smash the pedestal than be pulled down off it, right? Pretend it was your choice. Funny how those fears make themselves true, huh? That look you see on Tyler's face, let me tell you, it isn't love.
Hey, stop it! Don't talk to her like that.
I'm her. Don't you get it? I'm inside her head. You think you know her? You're wrong.
Arnie, please, stop it.
You want to know the real secret? What we know that you don't, what we've always known. You never loved her. Not the real her. No one could.
What do you even want from me, Jala? What right do you have to ask anything of me?
Gold stars, that'd be
like
incredible.
It wasn't good enough for you. That wasn't an accident. It was deliberate. What we are.
Is she gonna stab me through the heart?
More than romance. I mean, screw romance. That's the least of what I feel for you.
This is the intensity.
No, please, stop. I'll start getting ideas.
I can't forgive you for breaking my heart.
Okay.
I don't think I can ever trust you with it again.
Okay, that's fair.
I wasn't just your ex. We were best friends. You're my family. That part of me will always love you.
I'll always love you, Tyler. I'd say you're my soulmate if I believed in that kind of thing.
Fucking start.
No more ghosts, okay?
Jala, don't start.
Before you say anything, let me just say this. Let's start small, okay? No blood oaths, no grand gestures, no promises of forever. Just two people who care being a small part of each other's lives.
You really think we can go from what we had to being so measured with each other?
We're trying this new thing called having boundaries.
Yay.
Good luck, you're already flirting.
Stop.
Ah, that reminds me. That Aruni in your head, you know she's nothing like your sister, right?
Well.
She's a better version of Aruni than your version of Irfan, at least.
I almost forgot how competitive you are, which is incidentally not my point.
What is your point?
I don't think she's good for you, Jala.
No, she is
Jala
not.
needs me. You don't even want her back. Why do you care?
Damn it, boundaries, Tyler. I said it, and now I'm done. I trust you to take care of yourself. So, take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah, but for real though, you should not get her shit out your brain. You don't need her. Get her out of here. Whew.
Are you done for the day?
Jala, why don't we watch some TV?
Sure thing, Dad.
Well, I'm going out with Chandra. We should talk in the morning, Jala.
Well, that's not too cryptic.
Night, Jala.
Is Mom gonna step in on the whole cult situation and just like end it? Is there a chance?
So, a little birdie told me today was a big day for you.
It's me.
Auntie, you're here?
Fucking terrifying.
Rukmini overdid it with the cocktails tonight. I brought her home safely. While I was here, I thought I'd help my little brother cope as well.
Or you never cook and you came to raid my fridge.
Leftovers and coffee would go so good with all the tequila inside me.
I can't believe Amma got drunk. I can't even imagine it.
It's a balance. 2 or 3 drinks is liberated, but the 4th tips her into morose.
I only inherited that, bless her. Ah, my girls.
Dad, have you been drinking too?
Ha ha! Busted!
Speaking of nerves and complex relationships, Tyler and Aruni. Well, we don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, Jala Banana.
I don't really know where to begin. It's a lot.
Well, how are you feeling right now?
Like I've been 10 rounds with Mike Tyson, but emotionally. I think I used up all the feelings I had and then some. I'm in a feeling deficit right now.
And now, Patty will be here in the morning.
Dun dun dun.
That's why they all got drunk. They were like, Patty's coming.
Did
We
that
gotta
sound laden with guilt?
gotta
I
wash
meant
our
it to
brains
sound
out.
happy. You know, yay, my mother-in-law who I love and respect is visiting.
If that's your best attempt, I'd stay up tonight and practice in the mirror, or we're all doomed.
That's the spirit. Come on, Jala. What's one more emotionally devastating confrontation?
Is this game gonna make
How
me
bad can
fight
it
my
possibly be?
grandmother?
Cheers to that.
You're both terrible, and I appreciate you so much right now.
Gotta restock on stuff. We're in Psychonauts all of a sudden. I'm like, how do I get these? I think I turned them into points or something.
Jala, I'm sorry. I know I went too far yesterday. I took over. I made you say things you didn't want to say. I shouldn't have done that.
No, it's my fault. I've let this go on too long. I need to let you go.
Oh, just like that, huh? After everything I've done for you. You think if you cut me out, you'll be whole? You can push me down so deep that you can't hear my voice, but I'll still be there, waiting. In the dark. I'm part of you. How can you just abandon me?
Deep down, you want this too.
Jala, don't do this. I'm scared.
You're the part of me I couldn't love. You're fickle, you're mean, you're vain and self-righteous. You're so angry. I felt like I needed to change myself to be loved. Cut those parts out, suppress them, avoid them.
But the more you did, the more I came out in ways you didn't expect.
I'm not hiding from my shadow anymore. I see you. I know you. I accept you. Thank you for everything you've done. You're a part of me. You'll always be a part of me.
Stop blubbering and just do it, Jala. All this sentimentality is giving me a headache.
I couldn't have hallucinated a better sister. Goodbye, Irony.
Goodbye, Jala.
Jala and Aruni had our long overdue confrontation. The biggest battle is yet to come. Pati is arriving tomorrow. Ho, 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 ho. Hey! Family.
I'm glad you two have made up.
We were ordered to.
Now that's exactly the sort of comment your grandmother will pounce on. I'm asking you to be on your best behavior. I am begging you. Can you both please do this for me?
I promise, Ma.
No. Mom, this is ridiculous. Why do we have to put on a show for Pati?
This is not the time for this discussion, girls.
Why not?
Because she's here.
Did she just sense it? Oh my god.
My 3 favorite girls all gathered in this
I am not ready.
kitchen. Have you missed me, darlings?
Grandma is wearing such a low cut shirt.
It's so good to see you, Amma. You must be hungry after your long flight.
I could eat.
Oh no, God, okay. Fuck.
How about I make parathas for lunch, Amma?
You've been telling me how much Jala's improved her cooking recently. How
Yeah.
about you show us what you've learned from your mother, Jala?
Oh God.
But, Amma...
Don't tell me you don't even trust her to make parathas, Rukmini. What do you say, Jala?
This is a trap, but there's no way out.
Mom's been really patient with me. I'm sure I can manage parathas.
Well, you have confidence at least. I hope you're not going to disappoint us.
Of course she can make parathas, Ma.
Of course I can.
I'm so glad I came home for this. It's not uncomfortable at all.
Stop making silly jokes, Aruni. Bati might misunderstand your strange sense of humor.
This is the power of a traditional family matriarch. I'm so nervous.
I understand it perfectly.
Do not embarrass me, Jala.
What are you mumbling over there?
I was just asking if Jala washed her hands.
A grown woman like her. You need to ask. Surely
Yeah.
you know to always wash your hands before you cook, Jala.
Of course I do. I'm an American, not a heathen.
Well-
See, Rukmini, you have to stop babying your children. How will they develop any independence?
Yes, Ma. Very good.
There we go. Perfect.
Whisk the flour and salt together.
You should sift first, or it'll be lumpy.
Yes, Bati.
Such an obedient child. Your mother had such a smart mouth at your age.
Jala? Obedient? Sure, yeah. That's my little sis. Never put a foot outside the bounds.
I see who did inherit your
Haruni.
smart mouth, Rukmini.
I'm gonna get the inheritance
Sieve
at this
the
point.
flour, Jala.
If I keep this up, I'm gonna sift so good, Mom.
So, Aruni, you're following in your mother's footsteps and marrying a foreigner.
His name is Ahmed.
Did I say something wrong? It's just a fact. He's not Indian.
Well, technically, neither am I. My dad's Sri Lankan and my passport's American.
Not Indian. And you, Jala? You're also an American?
What does it matter if Aruni doesn't consider herself entirely Indian?
What does it matter? It's time to whisk the ingredients, Jala. What are you standing around for?
Oh God.
I warned you, Rukmini. If you take these girls to America, they'll be rootless. Thousands of years of history and culture reduced to Bollywood movies and pretty outfits.
Ooh,
I
well.
like Bollywood movies.
They barely even speak Tamil. My God, the poetry you've stolen from them.
She tried to teach us, didn't she, Aruni?
I'm staying out of it.
She did, though. We just didn't want to learn back then.
You're telling me my daughter, a teacher by profession,
God.
failed to engage
No
you
way.
in
No
learning
way to
your
win.
mother tongue? And it's not her fault?
Told you to stay out of it.
Girls, please.
We used to stay up so many nights, drinking endless cups of tea and quoting poetry to each other.
That's fucking cool.
Didn't you want to have that with your own daughters?
Damn, that's
Don't
cool.
tell me you don't grieve the loss of it.
Time to incorporate the oil into the flour, Jala.
I mean, I've done a perfect job so far, but look at how little approval I have and how many steps I have left.
Huh. You haven't changed at all. Fine. Avoid the question.
The technique's important here, so be careful. Looks good, Jala. Now roll out the dough.
Looks good. This shoddy job. Do it again, Jala, and pay attention this time.
This is how I always do it, and it turns out fine.
You're gonna get yelled at again, Jala.
Fine.
I regret.
Is that really enough for you in life? To be just fine? Average? Unremarkable? Well, I love you enough to expect more from you. Do it again. Properly this time.
Now we wait for the dough to rest.
No, no, no. You just stand there. I'll teach Jala the proper way to make parathas.
I'm just really clumsy this morning, Bati.
I'm just really clumsy this morning. Blah.
What was that, Ernie?
Nothing, Mom.
Throw that dough away. We're starting again. Go wash your hands again. Come back with a fresh mind.
That'll take more than a hand wash.
Thanks, Ernie. What a helpful remark.
It's just sisters bickering. What are you fussing about?
All right. No, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna crush. This is how we're gonna get the full approval.
Very good.
What's this I hear about you taking a sabbatical year before college, Jala? How you can take a sabbatical before you even begin, I don't know. Have you started applying for the new semester?
I'm not really sure if it's for me, Bati.
You really shouldn't delay your education. Wait, sorry. Did I hear that correctly? You're not sure if you're going to college. What is going on here, Rukmini?
It's an ongoing discussion.
You've been lying to me. Clearly, everything is not fine in your house. Your mother is an educator and you're not going to college? This is just a slap in the face.
Yeah, gold stars. I was in no way prepared for this being the
time to sift the
climax.
Flour.
Your daughter is throwing away her future and you want to talk about flour? This is really parenting, Minnie. Well, what can I say to that? Sift! Sift, Jala!
I'm gonna sift real good. I wonder if I should have saved up points to summon the ancestors. I'm curious if that would have changed the vibe at all.
Do you even know what I had to sacrifice to get an education myself? To get my daughter educated? She could have done her post-graduation, done a PhD, used that brilliant mind of hers. Instead, she threw it all away to marry that man and become a teacher here in this backwater American town.
That man is my dad. And what's wrong with being a teacher?
Nothing, if that's the highest you can reach. You don't even know how smart your mother is.
Damn.
What a waste of her all this is.
I made my decision a long time ago, Amma. And believe it or not, I'm happy.
Do you have any other choice but to pretend to be happy? Add more salt, Jala. You're being too tentative.
Oh no!
I told you that your daughter would one day make you cry the same bitter tears you made me cry.
It's not the same thing.
I ruined my perfect streak.
Don't tell me you approve of this I'm not going to college nonsense.
Of course I don't.
It's my life at the end of the day.
So my opinion doesn't matter? I'm your grandmother. My blood runs in your veins. You don't even think you owe me an explanation. Go get some yogurt, Jala. It makes the dough softer.
I don't do that anymore, Amma.
Fine, just mix it as it is. Who cares how it turns out? You've obviously given up on teaching your children anything.
Aruni, Jala, do not say a word. Jala, mix the ingredients. It's nearly lunchtime and there's still a lot left to do.
No, forget about lunch. Forget the parathas.
Ernie, what are you
None
doing?
of this is about the goddamn parathas.
Ernie, please.
You just want to find fault with everything Mom does, and you're taking it out on Jala.
Ernie, please.
Is this how you've taught your children to speak to their elders?
Aruni, be quiet.
Aruni's right. Pati, you're not being fair.
Oh, so now I'm to be judged by a child.
No, Ma. I told you to be quiet. Both of you.
We're standing up for you, Ma.
What have you been telling these girls? That they think I'm so terrifying? You need protection from me, is that it?
Pati!
I don't know what's gotten into them. They're not usually like this.
You're the one who's completely different whenever Pati's around.
Oh. Oh. I understand now. You're all just one big, happy family. I'm the outsider. Is that it?
How could you be an outsider here, Amma? Aruni's just stressed about the wedding. Don't take it to heart.
This isn't Aruni's fault.
Don't get in the way of Mom throwing me under the bus, Jala.
Clearly, I'm the villain ruining this cozy domestic scene.
Amma, no, please don't.
You want to make me the villain? Fine, I'll be your villain. I was born to play that role.
Oh, God. Some reason, Big Katamari Damacy vibes. Oh my God, is it gonna be a skate finale? Ooh. All right. God help me. Well.
Look around, Jala. I exploded this domestic dream because I want to wake you up.
Oh my God, just throwing more horrible bachelors at me is...
Don't you dare sleepwalk into this light.
Ah, fuck! I know you've got this, but don't let politics get into your head. You could let your subconscious take over if you're getting frustrated. Oh, interesting. No. Never! That's a nice aspect to add for people who are not drawn to the skate-specific aspects. Whew. Her daughter disappointed her ambitions for glory and success. She's not going to let her granddaughter make the same mistake. It's time for some tough love.
Your sister. She's a lovely girl, but mediocre, just like your father.
How dare you? She's an engineer at Boeing.
Ooh, Jala, I see myself in you, just like I saw myself in your mother. failed her. I'm not going to watch her make the same mistakes with you.
My mom's happy. How can you call that a mistake?
Perhaps you should consider that with age comes wisdom.
You hear that, chat?
I can see how
For
this
some it does
story
and
plays
some
out
it
for you.
doesn't.
I've seen it so many times before. Don't misunderstand, Petty. I'm not doing this to be cruel. I just want you to fulfill your potential. You have fire, Jala. People like us, we need to be pushed. We need to be tempered. We were born to burn.
I'm gonna have to fight her little hands? Okay, I was gonna say, there's no way those will do anything. Oh god! Fuck! Oh my god.
Men can make mistakes.
Uh-oh!
But every choice we make, there's a price to pay. You have to bargain with the world for what you want. So what do you want, Jana? Really? And what are you willing to give up?
I am curious about the summons, yeah. Dia, help! Dia! I hope she's gonna fucking crush her. Okay. Maybe it'll be fine. Oh my god!
You think I sent you those suitors because I wanted you to choose one of them? Those dimwits and fools. Not one of them is worthy of my granddaughter.
Then what was the point? They've been ambushing me all over town.
I just wanted to show you I cared. That I was thinking of you.
What?
Test you a little. Glad you rejected them. I'm proud of you. You're
Patti, that's
selfish,
insane.
just like me, Jala.
Patti!
Selfish isn't the worst thing for a woman to be in a world where we're raised to lose ourselves.
Well, I don't disagree with you, but the rest of this is pretty wild.
Mother can consume you if you're not careful. Just look at Rukmini. Don't you want more?
But she's happy, so no, I don't want more than happiness. Well, how you express or find that happiness is gonna vary, and for some people, that is doing wifedom and motherhood. Oh, fuck me. I don't think I've died in this game yet. Oh. Hi. Hey, everybody.
What's wrong, Jala Banana? You look worried.
She's too strong. I can't find a single weakness.
It's all right to need a little help from the people who love you, you know. You're not alone. And it's not just yourself that you're standing up for, right? Don't underestimate how powerful that can make you.
Gave me a snack.
The women in your family, they're all terrifying. It's so hot.
Okay, Sergio. Good chat. Hey, Dia. Sorry I summoned
Jenna,
you against my grandma.
I'm cheering for you, but honestly, I hope I grow up to be your grandma.
Of course you do.
Look, I hate to say this, but I'm proud of you.
I caused house-exploding drama just before your wedding. I thought you'd be pissed.
Aruni
Some
started
drama's
it.
necessary, like draining the pus from a wound. So get back up there, and don't you dare back down. Got it?
Auntie C.
Remember,
Are you proud of me?
hydrate and lift with your legs.
Come on, Auntie. You've known her longer than I have. You must have an actual suggestion.
Run? Try to look small and pathetic? Really? Though I usually thrive on confrontation and healthy communication, My tactic with your grandma's been avoidance.
That's not exactly gonna work here.
She loves you, Jala. Just remember why you're fighting her. It's not to
Protein weight? What a pro tip. Make your protein bottles really heavy, and then you're extending your workout.
My grandmother is the sweetest, kindest woman you could ever imagine.
You're
she makes
fun.
the best gajar halwa, but that's probably a story for another time.
Fuck off.
Family's complicated, huh?
Our family, our heritage, their roots, tethers. Don't let them be burdens, all right?
Tyler, save
You're
me.
not alone, Jala. I promise. I'm right here with you.
These special items? Are they gear? Are they usable items? All summons gain an additional HP and WP. Oh. That's good to know. Yes! Yes! Restores HP, drains opponent's HP and willpower. Okay, love that. And decreases an opponent's defense. Increases damage dealt. Restores WP over time. Love that. Temporarily decreases an opponent's defense. Sets opponent weaknesses to thirsty, raging, and shocking. Temporarily increases damage dealt. Okay. Okay.
You know, my mother's not wrong. I never thought I'd leave India before I met your father.
Do you imagine what your life would be like without Dad? Do you wish it was different?
It's hard to see anything else but the life I have now. I stopped imagining other lives a long time ago.
Isn't it better to focus on what is?
Maybe. That's why sometimes what my mother says is hard to hear. Don't do this, Jala. Don't fight her. You won't win.
I've never seen you back down from a confrontation before. I don't get it.
You're like me, Jala. People make less sense to me the more I love them.
Aww.
Sometimes I think you're just like me. And other times, I don't know you at all. You'll only get hurt if you go back up there, Jala. Just give it up.
I'm not gonna be afraid of getting hurt anymore, Amma. Some fights are worth it, even if you know you can't win.
Whoa! Oh, we got a cool outfit change! Oh my god. This lady's gonna eat us alive.
Well, this is certainly a nightmare of intergenerational trauma from which we devoutly wish to wake.
Tyler? What are you doing here?
What do you think? I'm here to help you, dummy.
Are you my new narrator? Because that does not seem good for for boundary reasons.
We were having a fight over paratas, but not really paratas. And then the house exploded, and now this!
Yeah, it's a lot. But now you have me. No fear, okay?
Maybe a few fears.
Some fears. Oh, God. Oh my god, don't! No! No, thank you.
If you keep running from pain, you will lose yourself.
You favored Aruni as a kid because she was fair, and you dropped her when I started doing well at school.
I pick winners, Jala. That's how we survive.
Oh! 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 Only good. That's not gonna win the game.
Ooh,
I've got to be
I
better.
finally get a chance to do one of these narrator intros. As other grandparents succumb to the ravages of age, Pati does yoga every morning. has all her own teeth, and can hear someone whispering gossip from across a crowded room. I've always suspected Pati absorbs life force from the people around her, like a vampire, but for other people's failures.
She's not that bad.
Look where you are!
Are you mumbling to yourself, Jala? Didn't your mother teach you any manners? When an elder speaks, you should listen!
Ha! Thank God, okay.
Love isn't
Bit
handing
nervous
out
to see
gold
that old lady
stars
fall,
and
though.
Giving hugs. It's cold hard truth. It's bitter medicine.
Oh, God. What was your mom like, Pati?
Oh.
Nice.
You need to be shattered to remake yourself. That's how you grow stronger. I really thought your mother would come to rescue you by now.
You and me both.
Ah. Her weaknesses have changed. Interesting. Oh my God!
You
She's just
resent
strengthening
me.
her
I'm
shit.
just trying to make you better.
No. Saturated with tears. Nice. Okay. She's charging an attack. Uh-oh.
Your mind, your passion, your effort, you spend them all here, for them. But you'll never be one of them.
Ooh. Maybe shocking?
Your love isn't motivation. It's sabotage.
Oh. God. Oh no! Christ. Oh man. Oh, I can't use. I'm heartbroken. I can't use any of my shit. I think I had a thing that was gonna decrease mood stuff. Maybe not. All right, that's fine. I can stand to take a few hits. Oh.
Do you think I want you to get married because I'm sentimental about it? No. My husband was a self-important, narrow-minded alcoholic.
Oh, Pati.
I'm supposed to be sad and lonely now he's dead, but I'm not. I'm relieved.
Did he love you?
I'm sure he did, in his way. He loved his clean house, his iron shirts, his hot meals. Can there truly be love without equality? My husband thought he was the undisputed master of the house. My master.
Oh no,
It's hard
Pati!
to imagine Pati in that situation. But that was the reality for a lot of our grandmas and great-grandmas and great-great-grandmas from every culture.
Yeah, for
So
real,
you see,
Tyler.
Jala, I'm being pragmatic. They don't call it the marriage market for nothing. Pick a man to take you places, or work 10 times harder to get yourself there instead. What you can't do, my girl, is what you have been doing, and that's neither.
I actually think that's okay. It's a different world, Pati. Alright, I'm gonna save the toy, because I think the decreased damage dealt. I should have used that ahead of the special attack. Okay. And I should get an extra turn? Yeah! I'm glad I put on the charm that gave me a free turn after using a heal item.
Is being happy all you want? You could be so much more.
I don't know if I think that's true. Yeah, resist
It's
it.
all been too easy for you. That's why you're so lost.
Whew. Okay, so we did shocking. It's either heartless or rage.
Mom
is
would
my
be
guess.
happier if she never spoke to you again.
Okay. I mean, Aruni's argument is, because, like, you know, a good thing to get happiness is, like, financial stability and having, like, a positive home environment. So it's like, she's not focusing on the end goal, she's focusing on the things that get you to the end goal of happiness. But, like, I don't think she's happy.
Have you ever thought the reason you've never truly felt at home here is because you're not? That maybe you're struggling to find yourself because you're looking in the wrong place?
Well, what are you saying, Bati?
I'm saying that part of yourself you feel is missing, you won't find it here.
I mean, I would argue Pati doesn't believe that marrying a man is the best way to improve her situation. I would say she's arguing exactly against that.
Come back home to India with me, Jala. Restore what was stolen from you.
But I've lived here as long as I can remember. My friends, my family, my whole life is here.
People transform their lives all the time, Jala. Isn't that what you tried to do when you left this little town? Of course, it's daunting to try something new. But it's exciting, too. A new start, new possibilities.
What would I even do in India?
You'll never know until you try, I understand you, Jala. I accept you. You belong with me. You think brilliant women are happy ones? Oh, Jala, don't be so naive.
Stop! Stop. Criminal. I don't know if this is still the case, but I do remember reading a study many, many years ago. It was probably when I was in grad school that suggested the more, basically the higher education a woman is, the less likely she is to get married. And I'm certain there are an incredible amount of social and personal reasons that go into that, but I still think about that sometimes.
Sometimes speaking across the generation gap is like speaking across different universes.
Bet you wish you were in a different universe right now, huh?
Seriously.
It's time someone taught you a hard lesson, Jala. Let's settle this like grown women with the most powerful weapons of all.
Uh-oh.
Our words.
Oh no! You're gonna win that fight, Pati. Haha, I cannot summon Mom, which is very funny. Three damage, uh-oh.
Do you know how hard I had to fight for my education? To get my daughter educated? And now your family wants you to go to college, but you throw away the chance?
Academics aren't everything. My life won't end
Emotional
if I don't go to
healing.
college.
What a slap in the face to all the girls in the world who could only wish for such a chance. A teacher's daughter speaking like this. I knew Rukmini failed in her profession, but looks like she failed as a mother too.
Wow,
Don't say that
Patty.
about her.
Wow, okay, I broke even on emotional stuff. Okay.
You think you're an American? That you'll ever really be one of them? You'll always be a second-class citizen here.
Just say you miss me, Patty. This isn't about me being American. This is about you feeling left behind.
Oh.
You live in this place which feasts on stolen riches and think you're different from these colonizers. Ha! You're even worse, because you've turned your back on your own.
I am not seduced by the materialist comforts of the imperial core. I'm not.
I can accept it if you don't want to get married, Jala, truly. But children? Children are a roll of the dice, thrown into our collective future, a way to keep playing long after you're gone. Don't you believe in the future, Jala?
You're the one who said being a wife and mother isn't everything. Don't you believe in yourself, Patty?
What will the world come to if intelligent women like us don't have children?
Eugenics much?
Don't you think your mother knows the reason you don't want children is because she failed you as a parent?
Wow.
I'm not refusing to have children to hurt Mom.
But you know you're hurting her. You're breaking her heart.
Trying to think if any of these are gonna give me bonus emotional damage. It's hard to do the game part of the game when this is so
You think you're protecting your mother from
emotionally
me?
devastating.
You're wrong, Jala. I'm hard on her because I love her. You don't even know her.
You have Mom turning herself inside out for your approval. You've convinced her she needs you. You made that empty place in her soul, and you dangle the promise that she'll be whole if only she dances to your tune. I'm sorry for whatever made you this way, but I am done with your power games.
You have no idea the sacrifices I made for her. For all of you.
You want the truth, Patty?
Jala, maybe you should calm down.
No, it's time someone actually stood up to her.
Jala,
You know
what are
what,
you gonna
Patty?
do?
I hate you.
Oh, Jala.
You.
What?
I hate the way you talk to Mom. How you look down on Dad. How you dismiss Aruni. You're cruel. You passed that cruelty to Amma. And it's in me, too. You made it so clear I wasn't worth anything unless I was everything. Special. Extraordinary. I had to justify all the sacrifices you made. Live up to an impossible legacy. You made love something I was terrified of. I hate how much power you have over me. Over Mom. Over us.
Stop it.
Did you feel that?
I hate that I love you, Patty. I hate that I can't stop. You came here and you turned our family into a battlefield. But this isn't a battlefield. It's my home, not yours.
You! How dare you!
Jala Jaratne, it's time to call your mother.
Mom!
What if she did just end this battle by hitting? Oh, no! Now it's time to turn defeat into reconciliation. Dad
My
wisely
girls aren't
staying
a chance to
out of
rewrite
it.
the past. They're new beginnings, Amma. We need to let them write their own stories.
Yes, I understand. I'll leave after the wedding. You won't have to see me again.
No,
Amma, no, that's not what we want.
Ah, it's all right. I don't have long left to live.
Patty!
No need to come home for my death rites. You're all busy, and you're holding too much resentment in your hearts. I understand.
You're part of our family, Patty. We love you.
And it's never too late to change.
Change? I'm an old woman, Betty. I'm set in my ways.
Come on, Ma. You'll outlive all of us.
Well, the doctor did say I have the spinal health of a 30-year-old.
Weird doctor.
I don't know. I have to think about it. I have to think about many things.
Oh, it's the credits. That was it. Okay. I thought there was going to be a lot of denouement. I wonder if there's after credits stuff. Cause like, what about Soundy? I finished all the side quest stuff that I am aware of. Oh, missed. Whipped. Well, this is an incredible game. It's definitely gonna be on my Game of the Year list. Extremely satisfying. Incredible writing, incredible voice acting. Love the story. Loved the intertwining of the gameplay. And the emotional core of the story. That was really well implemented. I love the way all of the rhythm aspects were implemented. I love how, yeah, all voice actors crushed it. Every single one. So good. Yeah, this game is fucking incredible. Absolute fire soundtrack. Incredible design. The animation. I mean, this game is just firing on absolutely every level. Yep. All right. Well, that was into Thirsty Suitors. I don't know what the next game we're gonna play is. I don't know what we'll be playing Thursday. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna play Thursday. I mean, I did pick up In Stars in Time for the Switch. And I mean, I definitely have other Game of the Year games that I should be playing. Potentially Slay the Princess. Although I'm not convinced about that game as a viability. I'm not convinced about the viability of that game for streaming. Do I want to know? I'm gonna Google the good ending to the Soundy stuff. I'm gonna look up all the different alternate endings for the game and dig into that. Yeah, I'm certain there is post credit stuff, but I've already gone very long on this stream, so I think that's gonna be it. Too much reading out loud? Yeah, I mean, there's a voiceover for the game, but the voiceover is really slow, and there is a lot of text, and there's voiceover, but the voiceover is quite slow, and yeah, that's Mechtel that is the situation where it's just like there's just like nothing for me to do because it's just so much talking and so little action. It's the same problem all visual novels have. Which is to say that it's not an issue, but it just makes it's not an issue for playing it, but it makes it not viable as a streaming game. So I don't know what we'll be playing Thursday. But, Kittles Ford. A lot of cats. Even though mostly just caught the end. Well, it's a good game. Highly recommended. But that's it. I'm trying to see if there's gonna be anything. Maybe this is it. Okay, it's not it. All right, I'll see y'all later. Have a good rest of your week. I'll see you Thursday. Bye.